Alright, I just want to get one thing out the way before this video starts. This is not a top crowd reaction in the history of battle rap video. I actually have a 3-part series on that if you want to see it. Click these links. I'll put the links in the description as well, because if you're on mobile, you can't click this. Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about crowd participation and crowd reaction in battle rap. It's changed a ton over the years. It really went from something that there's very limited crowd reaction to nowadays we have pauses of 30 seconds, a minute, sometimes longer than that. So what's the history of crowd reaction, crowd participation, and how did we kind of reach where we are today? So now let's start with original crowd participation and crowd reaction. Originally, rap was over beats, and so were the majority of rap battles. Whether it was organized competitions with freestyle or it was street battles with music going on in the background, the beat was always there.
We gonna get right down to the nitty-gritty. Gonna tell you a little something why you ain't shit.
I looked at him and I said no lie.
I was raised in the sun, I'm strong as an ox. I'm kinda slim, trim, but I'm fine as a fox.
Check it out, and it hurts the beat. On and on, I rap till my mic warns, done, the unreal, just like a unicorn.
You never could ever start to fuck with Superman. I could switch ya. One time, brother, feel the mixture. I'ma come over here and rip down this nigga's picture. Yeah, for a fact, brother like this.
You get mopped and stopped and chopped in half. I'ma have this young nigga begging for this gig rap. I'm reckless. I eat a rapper like he breakfast.
Some food with a sub beat. Me, Dex, Kurt Rock, Booze, and Buffy.
What's it make you feel? Yo, it's difficult. I'm battling mystical mixed with busy bone.
I'm freestyling when I'm kicking it. So ridiculous. Put yourself in the bad predicament.
Even between rounds, they couldn't get me in the corner. I speak the truth, so journal, let the haters feel the burner. At my Optimus Prime, like I'm a transformer.
So what happens when you're a rapper and you're rapping over a beat? You can't really just stop in the middle of it. You can't pause. You can't do things like that. Because if it was written to that beat, or even if it was just going to that beat, stopping can really mess you up. So when people were battling over beats, they were not stopping for crowd reaction. So we saw two things happen when the transition to a cappella battles happened. The first was that the crowds rarely reacted enough to the point of interrupting battles. Consider the reactions that the following lines would get in, today's setting.
I grip the pumping mask, catching body pumping gas, make a wrong move, chick, boom, then I slump his ass. Why you gas, man? You trash, you ain't tight as steel. The butterfly effect, everything I write is real. Stay in your lane unless you try and crash. Hard times used to have a nigga steaming. Now I know it's bumps in the road for a reason. That's why I make him hate. So if a nigga slow me down, then he making me stronger. He an ankle weight. And I can show him what to do with his shank. Catch a nigga when he sleep.
And if you need weight, we got pounds of blow. Soft or hard, pounds of dro. One love to my niggas cracked in the cell. Philly with hustlers, that's why it's cracking the bell. 45 shells spit cracked in the shell. Do yourself a favor, just leave me alone, fam. So let me catch this nigga slipping in his new drop. Hitting for his new watch, then hit him with the ooh-ah. My man Boom got the pump, it's a 2-shot. NH, I'm a cold killer like a flu shot. Ride with my niggas, I don't care about who you got.
Check both sides, when crossing I run the route. I'm the king, got coupons, now cut it out. You know what this shit about. In the remote, then they laugh. This look like Lux on this tape, whipping your ass. This shit's sad, you should've stuck to hustling, you pack bag.
Even the beginnings of the YouTube era really didn't resemble what we have today. For example, watch these clips from Arsonal Conceited in 2009.
That's chump change. He fucking all these young dames. His life would have been more if his father left him as a cum stain. Or either flushed you down the toilet in a rubber condom.
From the view, I see a bitch that's talking, but you're not a star, Jones. I'm a hard stone. You rough as a Brillo. Nah, you that Skittles type. You about as dangerous as Cisco in a pillow fight. Lush should call you a faggot. You never did a drive-by real slow and shoot chrome. Only time you drive by real slow is in the school zone. So all that lying make you look real soft.
And notice how the crowd did react, and there was, I would consider to be heavy reaction, but it rarely went to the point of actually stopping the battlers in the middle of the verse. Now, another thing we saw during this transition was a lot of not stopping during massive crowd reactions. That did happen. Now, the battlers who did not stop due to crowd reaction kind of fell into 3 different categories. The first and the most simple are the guys who were from the battle over beats era. The second were guys who kind of grew up in this environment and were influenced by these guys who battled over beats. And the third were actually people who were rappers first and, battlers second. So when you're a rapper, what do? You don't record a cappella track, you record songs over beats. So what you saw very often during this period was battlers still going, even though the crowd was absolutely losing it, and you couldn't even really hear what the battler was saying.
Go ahead and be a gorilla. I'm a Sasquatch, Bigfoot, with big burners to take shot spots. I make the whole city hot. I'm from the back block. He sell crack rock. Catch him online and put his brains on his laptop. Take a snapshot. Now you want to come to Philly, so I know y'all pussy. So I came up the turnpike. This bang bang book. It's gonna hit his chest, but his whole background gonna be gone like we erased his past. I swear this nigga make me laugh. The hammer on me. Fuck ice, the whole team is numb. I'ma spit till the demons come. I used to spit G's and comes. Now I was 16 beats and drums. See, I was built with the talent, the off niggas. You got your talent from talent, your talent is off, nigga. What in the balance? Fuck with you bound to get lost. Wild in the shit. I don't know what y'all bitches rowdy for. Guns go all Philly, we turn it down, so. Send him to the crossroad with the bone thugs. Why would I want to be in his shoes? He got athlete's foot. I done did more than half these crooks. I keep telling these facts. There's a difference between facts and books. Keep a sword off like woodshop class. Crook might blast. Chrome to your cranium. Boom, turn his dome to a stadium. Never pull a dissecting your wig. Shit. I grip nicks, hit the strip in the pro.
Lane, for the chips, I'll let the trig off. This nigga mama got a mouth like Cochran. She ain't stopping until she get a nigga off.
Another thing to consider is that battle rap writing is very different nowadays than it was during this time. I mean, nowadays, if you go 30 seconds without a haymaker or, what people refer to as bars, then you really, to the audience, haven't done well. I think a really good example of that is someone like Reed Dollars, who was really good at rap and did like entire performances that were absolutely amazing in terms of battling, but nowadays his style is a little different than what's popular. So back in the day, it was less about having these huge punchlines and more just having solid rounds and rapping. Now, as battle rap grew, so did the audience, and so did the venues, and so did the crowd reaction. So we kind of have a middle period in terms of crowd reaction, both in time and also in terms of intensity of it. So when you watch battles from this time frame, you'll certainly see huge crowd reactions. Here's just one example.
Split her legs like mathematical fractions. I'm glad that locksmith and disaster could happen so I can distinguish Aladdin from Jasmine.
But the big distinction here, I guess, is that crowd reaction was not really to the point of stopping battlers on a regular basis. Now let's go beyond amount of crowd reaction. Let's explore some different areas. Musical crowd participation was really common in Philadelphia, as well as anyone who really did music. The people's camp, or sometimes even the people watching the battles, knew what was going to happen next, knew what the battlers were going to say, and said the lines along with them.
The camera cooking, ask the chasers how I turn bananas to banana pudding. And I'ma shine cause I got it. Tiny keep them boozing, I'm moving, it's no problem. Ounces keep them bouncing, they bouncing like low ride. Shine like the sunshine, shine cause I got it. Shine like them strobes on that Mercury ride. I'm long gone. Shine from a father. Shine cause I got it. Shine cause I got it. I'm you don't shine. I just shine cause I got it. Boy, fit the crack and balls, quick the back smack the child. If you acting wild, I make it clap, no rapping vibe. You smoking like Dante Hall, they returning the rock. Yeah, false supply, I'm providing all the no-shows. Fight me like the wild, this guy's slow loco. Drop it off the snow stove, tossing out with Modo. Call the straight bucket with the crocodile logo.
You never see the innocents box stand. I like to sit in the Porsche, chillin' the Cayenne. Only sit in the Porsche, chillin' with Cayenne. First nigga playing, then his fifth of his nine, blam! Call him NBA, that's just cause most of his nines jam. Well, my niggas don't play that shit. If you don't mean what you saying, when you say it, don't say that shit. Drive by in the will, I AK that shit. For this cash, get him smashed with some Play-Doh shit. The rap black Adolf, I let the Adolf. Me and my niggas, we ball hard like the playoffs.
And your man's gotta pick him up. After I win the fight, fuck it, I'ma stick him up. Everything you got in your pocket, you better give it up. You don't wanna hear the sound when that pound trigger bust. Bah, 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 nigga, what?
Listen.
This pussy want battle cause he seen me on headshots. But fuck rapping shit, I'm giving out headshots. Bitches loving me from headshots. So now all the little girlies give me twirlies to their head dry. Say it again, nigga.
Say it again trend is one of my favorite trends in all of battle rap. It's pretty much gone now, but while it lasted, it was great. QP sort of accidentally brought this in while he was battling B Magic.
And I ain't stabbing. I'm treating their face like cabinets, something I can put my cans up in.
Say it again, nigga.
Fuck it, I said I dare anybody from your fam jump in. While you getting your shit ran up in, I ain't stabbing. I'm treating their face like cabinets, something I can put my cans up in.
And then after that point, it really became common in battles, where audience members would scream for lines to be repeated, and the battler would do it.
Red is the porch nigga who talks shit from his porch nigga till I step on his grass and tell him, say it again, like a Detroit nigga. I said, say it again. I said, Red is a porch nigga who talks shit from his porch nigga till I step on his grass and tell him, say it again, like a Detroit nigga.
And what a lot of people really don't connect is that the Say It Again thing sort of opened the door for Hitman to do his remixes. When he did his first remix, he asked the crowd, say it again, and then he said, fuck it, I'ma remix it. And remixing, as pretty much everyone who watches this video knows, it allows the audience to become a bigger part of the experience, as they know exactly what's happening, they know what Hitman's gonna say, because it's the second time around, and they also get to request it. Crowds completing lines or phrases is really common too, and it's became more and more common as battle rap has become more and more accessible, with things like YouTube or just the popularity in general. What will happen is that battlers will say their old lines and the crowd will repeat it, or battlers will say phrases that the audience already knows.
He's been a liar his whole life. He'd never fight. All he'd ever do is scream and just yell. It's crazy. History has a strange way of repeating it.
Look, he's sad right now. He gonna front like he can't get a cab right now. Y'all ready? He wishes he was black so bad right now. He said that if he lost a shotgun shoot, he would take off for it. So why the fuck are you standing right here?
An extremely simple and extremely common version of this is battlers saying their slogans and the crowd saying it with them.
I told her once, these motherfuckers scared from the motherfucking looters, how the motherfucking play. People mean that you believe what this motherfucker said was a slip and a bust to a motherfucking head.
Rhyming a bunch of random things with Lysol and Mr. Clean is hopelessly dumb, but since he likes those corny rhyme schemes, I guess I gotta show him how it's supposed to be done.
Some said I wasn't gonna show up.
I show up to the showdown to show off and shows up to order the crowd.
You say you're the greatest of all time.
In all these cases, the audience becomes part of the show. Now, where are we today? It really isn't debatable that crowd reaction, crowd participation is at an all-time high. Compared to the past and compared to the recent past, it's much more than it ever has been. Now, depending on what you like, that's a good thing or it's a bad thing. I'm personally a fan of less crowd reaction, but that's just me.
I shoot 7, he crap out, I'm a clean roller. 2 big rounds front to back, I steamroll. Cannonball bars, this the deep end now. Chin shot flyers, dreads, he the weekend now.
And then DNA says my hand is close to the 12 like 11:30. Well, silly fine. Huh? Tell that nigga my hand close too. It's like 11:59. Boom! I kill a nigga in a New York minute. Word to my mother, son. Walk off like a nigga from New York did it.